With these, I'm not too sure if it's going to be a finished like commission or anything, because I'm working on a commission or a few commissions of these clicker creatures. So this may just be a sketch. I'm not too sure really, just see how it goes. So maybe have the, I don't know, just include the shoulder bits in there, or as much as I can anyway, and maybe this shoulder goes down a little bit and it's got, yeah, something like that. Hey Murphy. Oh yeah. Ah, good night. Good night. Yeah, this there. I'll have the replay anyway. So these. So you know, it's yeah. Drawing a clicker creature. So I'm doing some commissions. So I just need to sketch some. Probably some, you know, see if this works out. If it doesn't, I'll just re-sketch or something. But yeah, I'm trying to draw some commissions. Hi there. Hello. Yeah, just drawing a clicker head sketch. Just see how it goes. Try and ink it and all that. And I'm not really concerned with colours at the moment. They said minimal colours anyway, so it'll be like grey tone probably, but I'll try and do the ink drawing and see how far I can get with it. Just try and get more like fungus and stuff. Yeah. Just, quickly mark where all the shadows are going to go, because then I know anyway, but I'll just like shade them out roughly. Yeah. So it's a little pencil sketch, and then I'll flesh it all out now. Cheers, thanks a lot. Keep it all fairly rough going, you know, quick, and then I'll just fill everything in as I'm going along. Try and clean it up as well as I'm going along. I made the neck a bit too fat there, so I'll just try and make it a bit more thinner. section, a caved in section right in the middle of the head there, and then these like bits of fungus just spread outwards. Hey Jason, cheers. Yeah, I've got some commissions of these. I've got to draw a couple of clicker heads, so I thought I'll try and have a go. If I don't get it on this drawing, then I'll probably do another one or something. But yeah, a couple of commissions. See how it goes anyway, this one. Sometimes though, what is a bit difficult is trying to get these fungus, like flaps or whatever, whatever they are on the head. Sometimes, to get them to look right. Sometimes that's what I've struggled with in the past, but just have to keep practicing, I suppose. Hey Jim, how are you doing? How's everyone doing? Drawing a clicker head because I've got a couple of commissions where I've just got to draw a couple of clicker heads in different ways. I think they wanted a normal clicker and then a bloater head. So I've drawn a few of them in the past, so it makes it slightly easier. But I've got to draw them in different ways than I've drawn before, so yeah. Yeah, that's the ones I'm going to try and... Don't have to be coloured too much, just maybe grey toned or something, or... That's assuming I draw this one good. Or... Well, sometimes I do draw them pretty much straight away and then I'm usually happy with them, and then, more importantly, they're happy with them, so... But if they're not, I'll redraw. That's what I usually do. Cheers, Jim. Thanks. that area a little bit lighter down there, because there'll be probably a tongue somewhere down there. I'll try and colour something in with the grey tones or something. Cheers, thanks, yeah. I usually like the look where they've got the gap in the teeth, that, you know, and it's got like, it's like pushing the skull apart, or the skull's like exploded into this fungus stuff. That's what I like. Yeah. Cheers, thanks a lot, yeah. It's, they always get there in the end, these ones. Once I add more detail to it and stuff, and as always, it just hopefully comes together, the design. Cheers, thanks, yeah. Yeah, I tried to go for something a bit different instead of, you know, like it looks like it's actually like screaming, like, or something, or, you know, doing, it's like clicker sound thing or whatever, but I just tried to do it where it's looking upwards at the head or something like that. I don't know what, you could draw anything, horror stuff, I don't know, it depends what you really like to draw, you know. It's, whatever you like to draw, just draw that, you know. Whatever your most favourite thing to draw. Yeah, it could be an idea, I don't know. I'm never good with suggesting stuff to draw, but dark space in the middle of the head. I sort of imagine these like fungus things like as a popped popcorn piece or something. I think that's the best way to try and draw them, as you know. Give it like a weird popped popcorn head. Something like that. I'm not really bothered about it looking a bit scribbly because I can clean all that up a bit later. As I usually do with these drawings, just clean them up a bit and, you know, layer up like loads of ink over it. I normally would be drawing with other pens for commissions, but I thought if it's just a sketch, then I could either redo it or it might turn out good, and I'll just do it as is, really. Like, and 'cause these pens are all right. They're sort of last a little bit. I don't know what the archive quality are, but if I'm going over it with some kind of grey tone or something, then I'll have to see. I can sketch a bit more with these cheap pens anyway, but if I needed to, I could just go over it all with some better ink pens. It's one drawing on here, and then I'm going to zip over to TikTok after and maybe do the other clicker head. That's the plan anyway. Spread a couple of lives. I'm going to have a little break in between. I'm going to have a little cup of tea or something. Yeah. If I can try and get maybe these two commissions sort of like looking the way I want, then I don't have to do much later on. I can maybe finish them as much as I can on a stream and then just add bits to them here and there, something like that. always need a break. Sometimes though, I can have too long a break. Sometimes I'll get used to sitting down and not doing much else. I just watch a program or something and just get carried away and then I forget. So no, breaks are good though, but yeah. My favourite film? There's lots of favourite films, but my most favourite film of all time has to be Howard the Duck. It's a strange one, but then if it's like different things, like favourite horror film is Evil Dead 2. Always is that one. But then I like other films. So I think there's too many, but you know, yeah, Howard the Duck, just a classic film for me. Yeah, seeing as this is a commission, if I ever do any areas which I've done with the teeth, I'd probably go over them with white and just clean up some areas right at the end. That's probably right. If there's any other areas which need to be brightened up, I'll do like a white or something and add like highlights or something. But that'll be right at the end. I'm sort of aiming to have this a lot more detailed than it actually is, or as it should be, just lots more detail. So hopefully I can make it look even better. The final design, I don't know. Cheers, Jim. Thanks. Yeah. give it a solid outline, it might make it a little bit more better. I think a little bit more shading around the outside. The head. Like I said, the hardest bit on these clickers is doing like, you know, drawing all this like it looks like fungus. Sometimes I usually lose that look. But I think if you keep the central shadow bit in there and then just work your way outwards sometimes, or try and keep some of these shapes and not lose them, you know, I don't know. But then there's different light clickers, isn't there? You know, they're not all going to look the same, so as long as it looks click-alike, I suppose, it's or like fungus-like. Yeah, I do miss some original work I do for commissions. So sometimes it's hard to see them go sometimes, but I do scan everything, and you know, if it's like if I do an okay or quite good drawing and it's only for a commission, then I'll scan that, and if I can make a print out of it or something, I'll probably do that. So yeah, I do miss some artwork sometimes. I think one side needs to be a bit more shaded. I think it's going to be this side. Then that side is going to be more light hitting that side, maybe the top half. So yeah, maybe the whole side needs to be a bit more shadowed, I think. It usually helps the drawing sometimes if you can do like a drastic bit of shadowing on like one side, and it helps with the lighting as well. Are you thinking about selling commissions to friends? Any advice? I don't know really. I'm never really good at advice off the top of my head. I think it's always like best to draw stuff you really like to draw, and you know, sometimes I've drawn stuff in the past that other people have liked, but I hadn't particularly liked as much, you know. Like I had to do I drew a Power Rangers thing. I mean, I like the Power Rangers, but when I was a kid, I don't particularly like drawing the Power Rangers, but I like drawing monsters, so I probably would have drawn some of the monsters or something, or if you know, the bad guys or something. But you know, sometimes you get to, I mean, commissions are commissions, but you know, I'm trying to set myself up where I'm just drawing horror stuff mainly, you know, trying to, because that's what I like to draw. So yeah, just try and get your work out there a bit more, and you know, like social media and stuff like that, and show people your artwork, and that's the best thing to do. When I was younger, I didn't like people seeing my artwork, but that was when I was younger. But now, with the internet, you can share it more, a bit better, and stuff like that. Cheers. Cheers, Danimation. Thanks. Yeah, it's a clicker. I'm trying to draw, well, one of two commissions that I've got to do of a couple of clicker drawings. So this is the first one. I've got to draw like a bloater one for the same person later on tonight, but I'll be doing that over on TikTok, I think, because I don't think I've done a stream over there for a bit. I can't remember. Yeah, well, I've got that Evil Dead art book planned, but then I've got like a horror graphic novel planned. I ain't really like. I've got stories for it, but I don't know which one to choose. To be honest, I did have a few ideas in mind, but I just don't know at the moment. I think what might be best if I start drawing stuff from some of the ideas and just see if anything will stick, and then I can just go off in a direction and maybe try and draw something, and then start writing stuff to go with it. I've got like loads of story ideas in my head and things, and little notes that I've written and stuff like that. So it's got starting points. It's just picking which one. Oh yeah, I've got some art journal things on that I tried to do with a few pieces of my artwork or something here and there on Amazon. Yeah, I need to do some more of them, and in the future I'd like to get maybe partner with a company or something that does proper sketchbooks, and then I can do the covers for them or something, because they're only good for like ink, like drawings or stuff. The paper's alright, it's not great. That's what I'm trying to say. So maybe in the future I could partner with some place that does really good paper for the sketchbooks, and yeah. I think them journals, sorry, coughing. Them journals on Amazon. It's that was me sort of figuring out how to make them journals. So I hope to make some better ones in the future. So, but I ordered a couple from there, and they seemed alright as well. Not too bad. Like I said, just good for ink sketching, I think. And writing notes and stuff. Right, I just gotta figure out there's a lot more shadow on this side, so I've got to make it carry through all here maybe. I said, what's a shadow? Maybe just on this side. What I want to do with the bloater sketch, you know, even if you know, when I move over to TikTok, I'll try and make a time lapse out of it. If you know, because not a lot of people have TikTok or something, but I'll try and show the final drawing or something. Cheers, yeah. That's what I like with these, you know, ink pens. You can create like layers of shadow. That's the good thing. You know, we like hatching and, you know, layer over lots more shadow over the top and stuff. But with a bloater drawing, I'm going to make it like a real chubby looking clicker, you know. Because I think with the bloaters, they're like more, I think they're like longer infected, aren't they? So they're like the bloating like with gases and other stuff, and you know, like rotting on, you know, from the inside more and things like that. So it'd be good to draw. Yeah, one of the big ones, but it'll be like just the head drawing, so probably draw it in a different way. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what the series 2 of The Last of Us is going to be like. I mean, the first series is good, bit underwhelming, like, you know, if you're a fan of the game and that, but they toned a lot down, so that's probably why it was a bit underwhelming. But it was still good in a way, you know. I liked it when one of the bloaters showed up on that. That was pretty cool. But yeah, interested to see what they come up with, like series 2, and I think they're splitting it into 3 series or something. So something like that, because I think the second game was I think it seemed a bit longer. I think. More story points, I think, to hit. I think so. They probably flesh it out a bit. Sometimes when you're laying out these details, you can just be real sketchy with it and sort of neaten it up later. You know, it's the best thing you can just layer up, or, you know, these ink pens and details and stuff like that. That's something that I sort of only found out in the last few years, really. Mainly doing these live streams. It's become part of my way of drawing, really, I think. Yeah, I do actually. It's quite good to just build up stuff like this. I think it's just about knowing which areas to keep light and, you know, dark and things like that, and then you're all right. Then you know, it's yeah, yeah. I've got to work a bit more on this bit up here, I think. Thanks. Yeah, yeah. A few people have, like, you know, like in the past when I've done commissions, like they've sent a photo, like they've had it framed and stuff, and I think, oh yeah, it looks a lot better framed, you know, and things like that. So yeah. Just like drawing all this stuff, so it's. I think that's what comes across when I'm sketching this stuff. I mean, it's been years of like repeating, trying to draw stuff, you know, over and over again, sort of thing, and trying to get them right and practicing, doodling, and all that. Does pay off over time, though. Never thought it would, but it does. Well, I knew I could draw like at an early age, but I didn't exactly like the stuff I was drawing when I was younger. I knew that I liked drawing, but when I started to get better at drawing wasn't so long ago actually. Well, about 10 years ago. That's when I used to focus on drawing this type of horror stuff. So I think it was about then and when I went full time as an artist as well, I think that was the time that I should really stick with it, and I have done ever since, really. I can probably draw other stuff, but I just haven't. I rarely do, to be honest. I'm drawing this stuff quite a lot. I'm trying to get better at drawing this type of stuff. And painting as well. I'll be doing some painting this year. I definitely want to try and do some more stuff like that. Cheers, thanks a lot. Yeah, it's looking a bit better now since I've decided like that side was more shadowed. Just give it a bit more depth, I think, or something. Yeah, I've done a little bit of painting here and there, but painting takes a bit longer, but I probably have to start off painting something and stick with it, I think. Because paintings can take several days sometimes. Especially with the way I paint as well. I'm painting sort of stuff, and then I realise, no, the lighting doesn't look right, or something don't look right, and I'll paint over stuff, or until it's right, I think. In painting, I'm sort of like just sort of experimenting, and you know, I'm not a proper painter at the moment, but hopefully, if I practice more with that, I'll be a bit better. Right, I think. Yeah, so there's more shadow down here, and then around this bit will be shadowed, and it gets lighter up there like it does on that side, so it'll be more darker down here. Yeah, I'll just have to practice a bit more with painting. Of course, I haven't properly decided. I think I like acrylics, but then I like oil paint as well, so it's deciding what ones I could use more than others, But yeah, even if I do acrylics, like I'll probably do coloured pencil over the top, or try and do mixed media stuff. That's usually the best thing to do sometimes. I've done a bit of watercolour in the past. I need to practice a bit more with that. I've got a load of watercolour pads and stuff that I haven't used yet, so yeah, I could definitely give that a go on a stream. Just experiment, I think. Yeah, this is looking alright actually, this one. I feel like there's a little bit more to do on this bit, but not much. Because I want a lot of the light to hit this side. Hello, Marcelo. Yo. Yeah, I'm trying to draw. It's like a commission for someone, a clicker from The Last of Us, just like a head sketch. Sometimes it's good to draw these like on the page. If it's a head sketch, you draw it like it's going off the page, draw the shoulders or part of the shoulders, and then, if you decide to colour it, you can colour the background, or, I don't know, make it more into an art print. I probably would make this into an art print, actually. Give it some colour. It is, yeah, The Last of Us, one of the clicker creatures, yeah. Trying to draw one of these, and I've got a bloater creature one to do over on TikTok a little bit later. Both commissions, so I think I'll just finish up with the ink sketch. I think I need to think about some kind of grey tones, and I don't want to rush myself on that on this stream, because I think this, I'm going to use this one as the commission, I think. And what I like to do is maybe clean it up, get rid of the pencil marks, scan it into my computer, then I've got a master copy of the, you know, the inks, and then if I mess up, then I don't have to redraw the whole thing. I've done that a few times. I've got some videos that I need editing on YouTube that I'm going to upload. I just need to film some extra bits for. There's like an inking video. It's been on my computer for about a couple of years, to be honest. I just needed to edit some of it and then add like a decent part to the end of it, and it was like advanced inking. There was that video, and there was a few other videos where I'm drawing some stuff. I can't remember, but I have got some videos planned because I want to try and do some more types of videos. Maybe that's going to be useful for people, really, to be honest. If I can help, you know, with tips and stuff. So yeah. Well, this one's got like advanced inking techniques on it and stuff, and it's where I'm inking this. It's like a demonic piece or something, but I'm trying to do it with like, you know, different things like brushes and all sorts of different, you know, things, and should be good once I finish it. Like I said, it's been on my computer for a while, so it's yeah. Sometimes I think about things way too much, and then, you know, leave stuff, get distracted quite a lot. Yeah, a bit shadow under there, a little bit there, and then the rest is just the light hits that, maybe, I don't know, something like that. Sometimes you can go overboard with shadows and then end up going over areas which, yeah, I think that's looking alright, I think. Maybe a bit more detail or something in between here. you never know when to finish on these. That's the only thing. Sometimes you just gotta end end the inking before you go too far. There's a bit more shadow in between there a bit. Yeah, so what I'd do is, or what I will do is, clean this up a bit, get rid of all the pencil marks, scan it in, make a copy, then I could like, you know, if I've got a few copies I can just test out the colour design or something, or, but like they said, they just want like a grey toned piece with minimal colour. They said a little bit of colour but not too much. They're not really bothered, so. But that's why I'll take a scan, because then I could probably do an art print, something later down the line, and use one of the printouts to, you know, colour the background or something at some point. Yeah, I think that's all right. Probably needs a bit more shading, just on the top, just to thin it out a bit, because it looks like I've just gone in with that and done like a real dark space, but then it sort of works, I think. Don't know. Yeah, I think I'll have to stop there. I think I won't sign it yet because, yeah, I'm going to work on it a bit more, I think. Yeah, so I'll be on TikTok a little bit later, not too late, maybe for about 11ish. I'm going to draw that other like clicker design, like the bloater design. Cheers, Jim, thanks a lot. Yeah, I quite like it actually. It's a different way that I've drawn one of these before. But yeah, it sort of works, so I quite like it as well. Yeah, I'm going to have a break, have a drink and that, and get back to it. Got these commissions, and I've got a couple more commissions that came in the end of last week. So I've got to draw a dragon that's what is it? A dragon with something. I can't remember. Can't remember off the top of my head. I'll have to read the email. Yeah, so I'll leave that there, and I'll be back on TikTok in a short while doing some kind of stream. Yeah, so yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Cheers. Yeah, I'm going to try and stream that. Yeah, there'll be a lot of sketching involved because it's like a lot of components to it. I think it's a dragon with something. I'll remember later when I've reread the thing. Cheers, Jim. Thanks everyone. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.